Good morning everyone from Jeff's Little Engine Service. If you watched my last video, I rebuilt the carburetor on this lawnmower here. When I went to take it for a test drive, there was some problems with the steering. See the steering linkage there? Well, let me show you what was going on. I'll show you what happens when I try to turn the steering wheel. Watch that linkage there, that's the steering linkage. Yep, that's not good. So I think first thing we should do is lower the deck as low as we can get it. And on this particular model, it's very similar to like a Craftsman model also. You have your deck adjustment knob right there. And if you turn that all the way to the left, you can see the adjustment meter. So I already lowered the deck from the lever over there. And I'm just going to turn this to the left. And you can see the adjustment going down there. Alright, now the deck is on the cement as low as it can go. Here's the new one. It's been sitting out in the rain for a couple of days, but it's been in this bag, so it's okay. So as you can see, these are some of the part numbers that you can reference this part. Looks like Rotary is who made this one. And this is what the new linkage component looks like. Nice and tightly in there. I guess it's a ball joint connection, is what you would call it. So the deck is lowered all the way, but I still can't get up in there to get to the other end of this steering linkage. I'll show you. This thing's a real bugger to get to down under here. There is a trick though. You see it's way up in there. If you turn the steering wheel to the left, that lowers that linkage down to where I think I can get to it now. Yeah, much easier to get to. Well, not easy to get to, but I can get to it. But we'll have to take off this little nub first, and you can see it's a 1/2 inch on the top, and on the bottom is a 9/16. Yeah, and for the top, I'm going to use my little grip tools pack here, which is nifty. I have a long 1/2 inch, which is what will fit right over that. This is a nice little driver, shaped kind of like a snap-on. Chrome vanadium, I guess that's what that says. Got a little push button on here, which releases the socket. Grip tools, built tough. Let's see, which way am I trying to turn it? Yeah, that way. Hopefully it's not too rough to get off of there. No, it's coming right off. Whew. These are fine threaded bolts, so it takes forever to unscrew them. And this 1/2 inch wrench is a little narrower than most. You can see I've ground it down. That's what you're going to need. A nice thin wrench, 1/2 inch, to get up in there at that linkage nub. Okay, so we've put him there, and we need to get a wrench on the other side. That's the 9/16. And there's the 9/16 wrench in place. I can't hold the camera and take this off at the same time, so we'll be back as soon as I take that off. It's kind of tight squeeze. Would probably be a lot easier if I took the deck off, but it's too wet and cold out here to do that. So I'm just going to try and fight with it here and get it off. Alright, hold this one in place. Hopefully it's not too tight. Sometimes these can be real tight. Oh, there we go. Not so bad. Good. So you can do this repair. Whoops. So you can do this repair without a lift. Just so you know. Could have used my lift too, that would have made it a lot easier, but I like showing you guys the tough way sometimes. Sometimes I even like showing you guys the wrong way. And sometimes I like to show you guys what not to do. Alright, what a pain in the butt. There we go. Yeah. So you can see how worn out the little ball socket is here. And this is the part that is supposed to go in there. That's your ball joint socket. You can see it just comes in and out though. That's not good. That's the new part. Looks like we're a match. Let's see if I can show you guys here where we're at. There's our bracket. It's kind of hard for me to hold the camera and work on it. I'm trying to find a good position to put my camera here, but maybe I'll just do it this way. Oh, and for this side, we'll get up here and we'll twist the steering wheel back into place where it wants to mount. A little bit more with the steering. Oops, wrong direction. I think we're about lined up there now. Yep. And you can see we're spinning there, so I need to grab my 1/2 inch. I'll put my thin 1/2 inch back in here just to make sure I can crank it down all the way. Oops. All right, good and tight. Not too tight, you break it though. All right, we're ready to test this baby out. All right, so let's take it for a test drive. All right, hopefully this thing will still start. Took a while to warm up, but it runs great, steers great. Thanks for watching, folks.